Hello everybody and welcome back to the Celtic FC 25 career mode. Hope you're all doing well. We are getting to the business end of the season now, lads. Just 3 league games to go in the regular season before we move into the championship stage. We are currently 10 points clear of Rangers, who are in second place, and we also should have a cup semi-final popping up here somewhere as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get straight into the highlights of these 3 games, get into the championship stage, get to the Scottish Cup semi-final, and I'll meet you back there. But before then, let's get into the highlights of these games. Well, we get the perfect start to this episode. We played St Mirren here at home, not one of the stronger teams in Scotland, and you could really see the gulf in class here in this game. Days and Maeda, been one of my favourite players to use in this game. He made this look really easy, slightly tweaked his tactics a little bit, so he started to play more as an inside forward when we're on the attack. Scored a brilliant goal there to give us the lead. And then, speaking of brilliant goals, this man Ryan Christie, he can hit them. Look at this. That's too easy. Absolute thunderbolt of a strike outside the box on his left foot, past the goalkeeper, and I knew from then, 25 minutes in, being 2-0 up, this is definitely going to be our day, to say the very least. Hatate then made it 3-0 before half time. Little bit of luck about this one, took a slight deflection, but did wrong foot the goalkeeper and put it to the opposite side of where he dived. That gave us a 3-0 win. I thought it might have gone down as an OG, but thankfully he was credited with the goal. It was on target, so I think that's fair. Then we made a couple of changes. Adamida was one of these strikers who came on. He scored a brilliant goal there. Lovely left-footed finish into that bottom corner. Hatate with the ball, and Ida was there to finish it. And he wasn't done there. This was a fantastic goal. They don't show it here, but Adamida had a beautiful turn before giving that ball to Maeda, whose shot was parried out, back out to the Irish striker, who was able to score his second and Celtic's fifth. And just to, rub salt in the wound a little bit more, Bernardo, another one of the subs, I butchered his name, but he didn't butcher that strike. Great ball by Ida, 2 goals and an assist for him coming on, and Bernardo gets the goal to make the final score here. Celtic 6, St Mirren 0, and now we play another Saint as we travel to St Johnstone. Turns out we were actually at home for this game. I thought we were away, my bad, but everybody's fully fit. However, I do want to make a couple of changes. Ida, I think I want to reward his good performance against St Mirren by putting him in the team here. Who else do I want to give a game? Let's give Valle a game. Let's give Bernardo a game. He scored a decent goal. Let's give Scales a game. Give Carter Vickers a rest. And let's also give Gustafsson a game. Why not? What have I done? Oh, sorry. My bad. I was going to say, why are they both on the pitch? Bernardo can obviously stay in there. We'll keep Christie in there. The captain has been given to Johnstone. I'm fine with that. Let's actually give this one a quick sim and see what happens. Can we get the 3 points? Yes, we can. Days and Maeda does get a red card though, but Gustafsson, he takes advantage of his inclusion in the team and got the 4th goal. Johnston getting a rare one as well. Ida getting another 2, even though we did go 1-0 down, so we responded quite well. Adamida's in good form, and it's a good thing that he's in good form because we have the Scottish Cup semi-final up next. Days and Maeda unfortunately will be suspended, but look, we've got the depth, we've got the strength in depth to replace him, and without further ado, let me reveal the opponent we have in the cup. I've just realised it's not the next game, it's the game after this. Idiot, Joe, idiot. Never mind, I'll still reveal the opponent to you, but we do have one more game against Kilmarnock before the cup final, so thankfully, or the cup semi-final I should say, so thankfully Days and Maeda will not be suspended for her, so that's good. It's Ross County in the semi-final. I completely butchered that in the last recording, my bad. But we will be playing Ross County. Hearts will be playing Rangers, so potentially an old firm Scottish Cup final coming up for us. But we are very, very close to sealing the league title as well. So let's hope we can get a decent result away from home against Kilmarnock. And let's get into the highlights of that game. And once again, it's another huge win, this time on the road. And I tell you what, it wouldn't be an episode of the FC25 Celtic Career Mode without a goal from Kyogo Furuhashi. The aura of this man is on another level, and he put us 1-0 up here with the first attack of the game. His first goal of the episode. Let's hope that it does not prove to be his last. Luis Palma then, we got a penalty for the next highlight. He had the highest penalty stat on the pitch for us. Straight down the middle, no nonsense penalty. In for the suspended Maeda, and absolutely lived up to that expectation of replacing him as well. Right before the end of the half then, this is where it got a little bit too easy. So good ball to Furuhashi, over to Kuhn. He had a shot right into that bottom corner. Somebody left a comment on a recent video saying that doing a Celtic career mode is almost like putting Bayern Munich in League 2, and that's currently what I'm feeling at the moment. I feel like a lot of these games are getting very easy. But don't worry, lads. The main focus after Season 1 will be the Champions League, which is something that, even though we have had a good run in it this season, we're not going to be the favourites anytime soon. So that's why I've stressed from the beginning that after Season 1, we will be focusing very heavily on the European Cup. We want Scotland's first European champions to be the second European champions. Furuhashi, though, he wasn't done with the goal scoring today. He got the first attack of the second half, and he slots it past the keeper there, makes it 4-0, cool as you like, game, set and match. And just to rub salt in the wound yet again, Palma with his second goal of the game, takes it with his right, shoots with his left, and that gave us another victory and another clean sheet. I've kept 2 clean sheets in this episode. I need to pinch myself. It's crazy. As I say, I did tinker with the tactics a little bit just to not play with such a high defensive line. I feel like that was definitely costing us in some ways, and I just wanted to kind of tinker around with things a bit, see how the players played. I have put a lot of them onto their plus attributes as well. I wasn't actually quite sure of how to actually implement that, but I've gotten a decent understanding of it now. So listen, it's a lot of trial and error when you do your first career mode on a FIFA game or FC game, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's still FIFA to me, damn it. But anyways, that is enough of the league games for now. Let's get into the Scottish Cup semi-final. So here is the starting 11 we're going to be going with for the Scottish Cup semi-final against Ross County. We have made a few changes, reason being we have entered the championship stage of the Scottish Premiership season, and we do have some big games coming up because we are a couple of games away from sealing the league title. So I wanted to make sure some players got a rest. Carter Vickers is not supposed to be there. Scales is supposed to be there, my bad. But this is the team we are going to go with. I've kept some of the players in that don't seem to lose as much energy, and they recover quite quick when we have games in such close proximity to each other. But Ida I have decided to go with up front. It's going to keep Furuhashi fresh for the home game, for the league games I should say, and Ida's been in good form in this episode. He's got 4 goals, so I decided to put him in. Same with Palma. I wanted to give Maeda a rest. Palma's done well when he's come in for this for games in this episode. We're going to keep Kuhn out wide. Might take him off for Forest if things are going well. Valle as well in at left back. Bernardo enters the midfield instead of Hatate, and Christie starts alongside McGregor as well. Brooks still at centre back. Scales alongside him. Schmeichel in goal. So let's be having you, lads. It is the Scottish Cup semi-final against Ross County. Here we go. Or what's the other one? There we land. I need to come up with one myself. Clothesline from hell. I didn't even come up with that. What am I on about? But here we are. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get into the full match intro. My apologies. I need to just turn that on automatically. But anyways, it's a big one. It's the Scottish Cup final. If we do get to the final, then I think I'll give that game its own episode. I think that makes sense. And it could be an Old Firm derby as well. We do play Rangers in the last game of the championship stage, but hopefully we'll have the league won by then. I'd be very surprised if we didn't. It's Christie. Good save by the keeper. But I've really enjoyed this career mode, lads. It's really been a lot of fun so far. And as I said, next season, the main focus is going to really be on European football. I think we'll get to a stage where we can sim most of the league games. We'll still obviously play the league games as well, and obviously the Old Firm derby is always going to be heavily featured, and the Scottish Cup latter stage as well, as Ryan Christie hits one from distance. Oh, I tell you what, boy, he can hit them. Excuse me, lads. I'm not too long after Subway, so I'm a bit gassy. So I apologise if you hear me having to excuse myself. Ooh, on a couple of occasions, as Phil Brooks wins the header, but straight at the goalkeeper. Kambwala is playing for Ross County, formerly of United, unless it's a different Kambwala, but I don't know how many Kambwalas there are in professional football. Obviously gone to Villarreal in real life, but he's applying his trade at Ross County here, if that is him. Ida, I tell you what, lads, he's from the rebel county, and he's a rebel with a cause here. Celtic take the lead in the Scottish Cup semi-final. The amount of times I've nearly said the FA Cup, I really need to get out of that habit. But Adam Ida, with his 5th goal of the episode, our first in the Scottish Cup semi-final. Look at this beautiful replay here, where your vision is absolutely not obstructed by any object. Absolutely brilliant from EA, I have to say. But anyways, Ida gives us the lead. And I tell you what, I feel like there's more where that came from. 14 minutes in, his 4th goal in 3 games in the Cup. I've loved using Adam Ida in this team. Never really used him in a career mode before. And that's the case for most of these players. Like, even when I think through the squad, Schmeichel I used him on a different series here with Clone United, albeit only for a season. And it was, you know, a bit of a mixed experience with him, but he's done really well here. And what I like about Schmeichel as well is the fact that, despite the fact he's retiring, he hasn't actually shot down much in his overall. He's actually... Oh, crap. Good save by Schmeichel, speak of the devil. But he started at an 80 rating, and he's only ever gone down to a 79. There's been times where we've actually managed to get him back up to that 80 rating. But he's currently on 79 at the moment. Christie looks to get past Kambwala. Sorry, that's annoying me. Is that Willie Kambwala? It has to be. Where am I going? I need to go to performance, I think. And then I need to go to here. Yeah, it is. Ah, that's cool to see. Wishing him the best at Ross County, but not in this game, obviously. But yeah, he went to Villarreal in real life. Played a few games last season in a very injury-ridden season for United. Injury-riddled season, I should say, especially at the back. So a lot of people were sad to see him leave, but I think he probably had to, especially with some of the players United brought in. Here's Kuhn, though. Can he double the lead here for Celtic? Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. And as well, lads, we are getting closer now to coming into the transfer window yet again. Please do leave suggestions for players you'd like to see me sign. This is your career mode as much as it is mine. Christie with a shot. Oh, I tell you what, I thought that was in. I adore Ryan Christie, lads. Another player I'd never really used in career mode. He is absolutely fantastic. Those shots from distance, I tell you what, he's scored quite a few of them. But even the ones that he doesn't score, they put you on the edge of your seat. But admittedly, at the moment, I am recording these episodes quite a few days in advance. Oh, that's a good ball. Here's White. Oh, I tell you what, it's a good save again by Schmeichel. Been a little bit busier in this game than he was in the previous games in this episode. So I'm recording this on Friday of last week. I think this is the episode I'm putting up on Tuesday. Obviously, you'll already know that by the time you're watching this. But here is Christie. Go on, lad. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. So I am recording these a few days in advance. I'm just anxious to get into the transfer window, really, and seal the league title. Hopefully add a cup to it as well to seal the double. It's a shame the Scottish League Cup isn't in this, but I suppose... you know, there's only one division in Scotland, so they probably felt like they didn't need to put both cup competitions into the game. Not saying it makes it right, I'm just saying that's probably the reason. Schmeichel with another save. I tell you what, lads, Ross County have had a few chances here. It's not been one-way traffic. It has been a little bit more end-to-end than recent games. Palma having to head that away. Christie runs out to it, but Harman will get there as we approach half-time. Brooks beaten by the winger there, but we get it back. He wasn't going to get punked there, am I right? Oh, Jesus Christ, I thought that was going to hit off the defender. Oh, can we get one last chance? Don't you dare blow that whistle, ref. Okay, blow it now, blow it now, blow it now. It's fine. There we go. 1-0 up at half-time. I think we have been the better team. I do think we are worthy of our lead. But Ross County, to be fair, they've not made it easy. And it's been a bit of a challenge at times. This is definitely one of the toughest tests we've had for quite some time. It's a cup semi-final. It's what you'd come to expect. Even some of the smaller teams will give the bigger teams a run for their money. Don't think we need to make any changes yet. Nobody's overly tired. And hopefully we can add a few more goals so we can make those changes, because we do have that big game coming up against Hibs. But before that game, I will give you a look at the league table and the standings. So it'll give you an idea of what's to expect. Here's Bernardo, though. That's really well worked. Oh, good block by Cambuala, I think it was. And it's out for a corner, which Ryan Christie will take. Good ball in, but it's headed away. Out to Kuhn. Holds on to it quite well. Here's Christie again. Palma. Another man who's had a good episode. I will say, though, I'm in a bit of a dilemma with the left wingers. Because they're both 76 rated. Both very good players. Maida is 2 years senior to Palma. They're both on important squad roles. So I'm not too sure. Like, I don't really want to sell either of them. But I do worry that it'll get to a stage where we will have to make that decision. Especially when we're trying to compete in Europe. I think one can definitely stay as a backup option. Good save by Schmeichel. But one will probably have to go. So give me your thoughts on that as well. Here's McGregor now. The man who wants to lift 2 trophies this season. Brooks over to Bernardo. Oh, that's a good ball. Go on, have a go, lad. Christie, that's a very good effort. And I tell you what, the keeper had to push it over the bar. Eamon Brophy now is coming on for Jordan White. It's funny, we had White and McGregor on the pitch. And thankfully nobody got injured on very late notice. And no events had to be cancelled. If you know, you know. Corner kick here. I probably should have put Christie on it, actually. Headed away. Half an hour to go. I tell you what, lads, this game has flown by. This has gone very, very quick. Bernardo, not a great pass. Might make a couple of changes here in a sec. That's not where I wanted the ball to go. Is he onside? He was onside as well. Let's make those changes now. Let's see here. Bernardo is a little bit tired, so we will bring on Hatate. Good to have him fresh off the bench. We'll give Furuhashi a game as well, because Ida is getting a little bit jaded. And also, I think we might bring on... Oh, the 2 centre-backs are looking a little bit jaded. But I actually think I'm going to leave it for now. Oh my god, Carter Vickers is up to 80. How did I not notice that? How the hell did I not notice that? But anyways, yeah, do you know what? We'll just do those changes for now. I very nearly knocked over my microphone. My apologies. But here we go. The changes are being made. Furuhashi and Hatate, the Japanese duo, coming on here for the final 25 minutes. So hopefully give us this second goal. And also, by the time this episode goes out, the standard edition of FC25 will be out. Hold that thought for a second. Headed away. Unlucky. But the standard edition will be released worldwide. So if you have played the game in the last few days for the first time, what do you think of it? What do you like? What do you not like? Do let me know. Something I might need to make a video on as well, about some of the things I like and that I don't like. But I mostly have positive things to say this year. I do think this is the best that career mode has been in a while. I will say, though, the menu is definitely my biggest pain point at the moment. I'm still trying to get used to the new menus. It's a bit different from what we were used to. Christie, come on, lad. On his right foot this time. Good save. Kuhn very nearly kept that in. I was in 2 minds about whether I keep it in or let it go for a corner kick. I will put Christie on this corner. I do need to change that in the settings, actually. The set piece takers. Christie whips it in. Brooks! Ah! So unlucky. I don't think I've actually scored a goal with Brooks yet from open play. I did take a penalty with him, but I really, really want to score a goal from open play with him. I was really, really debating as well what position to give Brooks. I went with centre-back in the end, obviously, but it was a tough decision, to be honest. He is the more tired of the two, I think. Is he? Oh, no, he's not, actually. But you know what? He is going to play against Hibs, so we'll bring on Carter Vickers. I'm going to bring on Maida as well. I think it's a good time to bring him on fresh off the bench. And we still have one more sub we can make after this. I keep forgetting that you can't make the subs in those situations. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. That's another pain point. That when the ball is at kickoff, or if it's gone for a... or if a free kick is given, then you can't make the subs at that time, even though the ball is not in play and the game has been stopped. So that's quite annoying. Brooks goes sliding in there. He's probably going to get a yellow card for that as well. So it's probably a good time for him to come off. Did he get a yellow? I didn't mean to skip that. I assume he did. Yes, he did, because he's being subbed off. Not that I thought it was going to be a red. But sometimes the referees can be a little bit lenient in those situations. But at least he's been replaced now, so we don't have to worry about him getting suspended. Unless he's got too many yellow cards, of course. Furuhashi is unable to get that. I thought he was going to intercept it there for a sec. Kambuala picks up that heavy pass. Scales to head it away. Just haven't been able to get this second goal. Hatate. Maeda. Go on, lad. Unlucky. Maeda. Just unable to beat the final defender. It was a good block, and now they're on the attack. Hale over to Brophy. He really wants to win this trophy, but he's a minute away from getting knocked out. Hatate. Maeda. Furuhashi! Oh, the three Japanese stars nearly combining. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Furuhashi's down. Oh, no. Oh, and they're in here. Ross County, not over yet. No! Oh, no! Furuhashi is down injured. I thought they'd blown the final whistle, but they're actually asking me to take him off. And that looks like it's going to be a season ender. That is absolutely heartbreaking. Oh, we don't have another striker on the bench. We'll just bring on Forrest and play him there. The game is basically over anyway, but that is, oh, so hard. And we only brought him off the bench as well. But Kyogo Furuhashi, he was clutching his leg as well. That does not look good, lads. So Adamita is really going to have to step up for us here. It's a good thing that he's in good form. Scales clears that away. And that is full time. Well, we do make the Scottish Cup final, but it's mixed emotions here now. Our star player, Kyogo Furuhashi, came on as a substitute with 25 minutes to go. And then with only a minute to go, we have to take him back off with an injury that looks like it's a season ender. What the hell is Adamita sitting on? And what's happening next to him? That is... if that's not EA football games in a nutshell, I don't know what is. But thankfully Adamita's goal was enough to separate the teams. But lads, we need to see how long Furuhashi's out for. Kyogo Furuhashi has suffered a dislocated shoulder, despite the fact he was clutching his lower left leg, and will be out for up to 2 months. Okay, you know what? As disappointing as that is, 2 months is not the worst injury, so he should be back for the start of next season. So you know what? As disappointing as the injury is, and the fact that he won't be playing in the Scottish Cup final, or any of our final league games, it's not ideal, but look, I've seen worse injuries, so thankfully he looks like he'll be fresh for season 2. Just to confirm as well, it will be an Old Firm derby in the Scottish Cup final, Celtic versus Rangers. It was funny actually last week when we had the Old Firm derby at Celtic Park, our first victory over Rangers in our home stadium. In the live chat when I was premiering the episode, there was a Rangers fan celebrating a consolation goal in a game that they were losing. So yeah, that says a lot about that fan base at the moment. But hey ho, you know, whatever entertains you, I suppose. But we will be playing them as well in the last game of the season in the league. But we have a cup final to play against them as well. So the double is looming large for us, and the stakes are very, very high. So very much looking forward to this game. As the championship group, as you can see as well though, Rangers have already played a game and they ended up drawing 3-3 to Motherwell, the team that gave us our first defeat, but they've done us a huge favour there because Rangers can now only get up to 83 points, which means that if we win this game against Hibs, we will be Scottish champions. And you know what that means, lads? We're playing the full game. And I think that means as well, we can probably sim the rest of the games afterwards if we are victorious. And then in tomorrow's episode, we will play the Scottish Cup final. Have that be its own episode. Give a little bit of a preview for season 2 and wrap things up that way. So lads, without further ado, let's get into that game against Hibs and let's seal another Scottish title for Glasgow Celtic. Such a shame that Kyogo Furuhashi will not be in the squad to be a part of this historic game on this career mode, but this is the starting 11 we are going to go with. This young Irish striker Kenny gets to come onto the bench as well, so I think that's pretty cool for him. Ida is up front. 77 fitness at the moment, but look, if he can just do the job in the first half, we can maybe sub on Kenny then, give him an appearance. I think that would be quite nice if we are to be successful today. But this is the team we're going with. Oh lads, even though we've had a brilliant season and we've run through basically everybody, I'm still very, very nervous. It's going to be a rainy day in Glasgow, but hopefully Hibs will not rain on our parade. Unfortunately though, there is a bit of a kit clash with Celtic and Hibs in this game. Celtic don't have a third kit in this game. Neither do Hibs, and Hibs' colours, whether it's home or away, is very similar to Celtic in terms of colours. So I have had to put us in the away kit for this game. I've put Hibs in their away kit as well. Look, it's a small sacrifice to make. At the end of the day, as long as we win, that's all that matters. But it is under the lights here, a midweek game between two clubs who have a massive amount of respect for each other. Hibs were very important in the actual formation of Celtic as a football club, but hopefully they will not stop us from becoming the joint most successful team in Scottish League history. This would of course be the 55th time that Celtic have won a league title, levelling it up with Rangers, putting us in pole position to overtake them next season. And I think that's going to be a reflection of real life as well. Oh God, this feels like a cup final, lads. It really does. This is the team that we've gone with. As I say, a full strength team, really, apart from Furuhashi, who is out with injury. But Adam Ida has proven time and time again in this career mode that he can get the job done. And let's hope he can do that as well today. Right, let's get on with it. Celtic Park, the home of many great occasions in football for this brilliant team, the grand old team, shall we say. And let's hope that today is another one of those occasions. Here's Cameron Carter-Vickers over to Christie. What a start this could be. What a start this is! Well, that was a lot easier than I was expecting. Dazen Maeda, one of the heroes of this career mode so far, has put us 1-0 up here against Hibs. That is surely one hand on... Not going to finish that sentence. I'm not going to finish that sentence. I have jinxed so many big games on this channel. It's not even funny. Some of the OGs will remember the time I made fun of Gerard Piqué's age back in the Turl United career mode, and he ended up knocking us out of the Europa League literally moments later. So I have to learn from those mistakes, but it's a very good start and it's put us in a very good position. That's all I'm going to say. Is Dylan Levitt, former United player, second former United Youth Academy player here. Junior Hoylett, I had no idea he was at Hibs. I remember using him in a FIFA 15 career mode and he was absolutely fantastic. Good times. But Hibs now, oh God, here is Hoylett. Thankfully there was as much pace behind that shot as there was in a snail being chased by a rabbit. That analogy made more sense in my head. But anyways, here's Christie. I need to score a long shot with him in this episode. Christie! Went for the power shot, parried away by the goalkeeper. That's an interesting goalkeeper kit. Not going to say good or bad, I'm just going to say interesting. A lot of time for Hibs though, I will say that. Oh, I thought that was Brooks for a second. I had the commentary lined up in my head. All I'm going to say, lads, is be prepared to hear me break out into song the next time we score a goal with Phil Brooks. And I'd love for that to be in this game. Here's Hatate. Oh, good save. Decent save by the goalkeeper. Johnstone's still going to put the pressure on, though. I've made him slightly more attacking as well when we're on the ball. Similar to what you see Diogo Dalot do for United. And that's out for a corner. Right. Let's try and... let me actually try something different here. Set piece tactics. Let's... yeah, crowd the keeper. Will that work? Carter Vickers. Oh, I tell you what. I wouldn't have broke out into song if that American defender had scored. Well, actually, no, let me take that back. I would have. It just wouldn't have been the song that I have planned for the other one. But I think I've only scored from one corner so far in this game. They're definitely a bit harder to score from this season. Kuhn is onside. I thought he was going to be miles off. Ida. Maida. Oh, good save again by the goalkeeper. The Pink Panther is having the game of his life. My granddad used to always say that about great goalkeepers. When he talked about Peter Schmeichel or Paki Bonner, he would say, oh, that's a good punch. He would say, oh, they're like a cat in the goal. Well, they've got a bloody panther, so they have an unfair advantage. No animals should be allowed on the pitch. Ida, unlucky. Ida again! Oh, I tell you what. I don't know if that was going in, but he got good connection on it. I need to do that as well. Ryan Christie, let's put him on the corners. Where is the corner? Here it is. Let's put him on the right corner at least. Get that left-footed swing of the ball. They haven't put him on it yet though, so we have to do it manually again, but whatever. Oh, that's a terrible corner as well. But Ida will keep it there. Carter Vickers. Oh, I tell you what. Hibs nearly helped us out there, to the point where I'm sure Rangers fans would have thought there was a bit of match fixing, but that stuff doesn't happen on this side of Glasgow, lads. If you know, you know. Even though I don't think that was about match fixing, but whatever. Was it? I don't even know. Back when they were in League 2. But they know a thing or two about a scandal. No, you won't say that. You won't see that on this side of Glasgow, lads. Oh, he's offside. My heart. I thought that was a foul. If you're new to the channel, you're now seeing what I'm like in these big games, whether it's a cup final or a title decider. I'm definitely a bit more on edge, even when I'm winning. It's just the way I am. I'm obsessed with trying to get Christie this goal. He doesn't get it, but Adamida, the Cork man, has done it. And that... no, I'm still not going to say it. I'm still not going to say what I was going to say earlier. But again, we are in an even better position now to seal this 55th title. Christie's shot deflected out to Adamida. He might be missing a lot of energy at the moment, but his poaching abilities are still sharp as ever. And it's Celtic 0, Hibs 2. Champions elect. There, that's as much as I'm going to say. As if it was ever in doubt. Yeah, fuck it, I'll be a bit cocky. It was never in doubt. Okay, I'll put it to you this way. No matter who scores the next goal, I will break out into song. Some of you are probably hoping now that we don't score a third goal. Oh, but we could do it here. Go on. Oh, I was going to try and make it a spectacular one. At least then it would have been worth it. But we're quickly approaching the halftime break here. There's Boyle now. I wonder how he likes his eggs. Oh my god, what am I even on about? Good tackle by Sessegnon. I tell you what, apart from the fact that he gets very tired within like 10 seconds of starting the game, I'm very happy with the signing of Sessegnon. Again, I haven't really used him much in other career modes. I think I had him as a backup with Leicester once, but that's about it. Maida. Oh, I thought that was going to go in. I think that'll be the halftime break though. Yes, it is. 2-0 up here, 45 minutes away from sealing the title. We do have some tired legs though, but no, I'm not. I was going to keep Adamida on. I'm not going to risk the injury. I'm going to try something different though. No offense to this Kenny guy, but you know, the game isn't won yet. Let's put Kuhn up front. He only gets a -3. We'll bring on Forrest, who's played for Celtic his whole career, so let's get him on for the second 45 minutes. And despite being 71 rated, I think he's dropped 2 overall. Pretty sure he started at a 73. He's been quite a handy player to have. I've not really had much issue with him anytime he's come on. So I was happy to offer him a bit of an extension to his contract. Let's have him retire at Celtic. I think it makes sense. I'm very sentimental with players like that on any career mode that I do. But here's Sessegnon. Maida. Oh my god, he hits the bar! Oh, once again, I was preparing the lungs to break out into beautiful Celtic symphony. Forrest, Kuhn, Christie, Maida. Oh, for fuck's sake, I keep going to do it. I tell you what, we're not getting this third goal. Oh my god. Oh, and they've kept that ball in. He's done really well there, the winger, but thankfully we've dealt with it. Here's Brooks. Oh, Jesus Christ. Very nearly gave it away again. I do like this away kit though, I have to say. Although I'd rather be doing this in the green and white hoops. I do like this away kit. Oh, lovely by Kuhn. Here's Christie. Come on. Here we go again. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. We're on our way to paradise. There we go. I've been building that up for a while. I've been wanting to sing that this whole career mode, and surely a Ryan Christie screamer has sealed another league title for Celtic, a 55th title to be exact, putting us level with the old foe in Rangers. And let me tell you something, lads, this will not be our last league title either, believe you me. There is plenty more where this came from. It's been a brilliant season. And I tell you what, lads, I hope you've enjoyed this season, because next season, the main focus, as I say, is really going to be on Europe. I know I've said that... oh, fuck. Good tackle. I know I've said that a few times on this episode, but I do want that to be the focus, because I think now the league is going to be a formality most seasons, especially as we strengthen this team. Here's Kuhn. Oh, it's another beauty by Kuhn. It's getting too easy. Do you know what? When I saw that comment from... let me actually get up your name, your YouTube username. If you bear with me here a second, as the Poznan breaks out in Celtic Park. Bear with me now a second, lads. Why is my phone taking so long to load? So this was John War 833. Shout out to you, John. As a Celtic supporter in real life, it feels like such a cheat code to use them in FC. It's like Bayern Munich playing in EPL League 2. Do you know what? When I first saw the comment, I laughed, and I thought maybe he's being a bit tongue-in-cheek about that, and you probably were, John, but you weren't half wrong. That's, I suppose, the... Not the bad thing, but it's the, I suppose, pain point maybe for some people when it comes to doing a Celtic career mode, is the fact that if you keep them in the Scottish League, it does get quite easy after a while. But I've said it from day one, the Champions League is the ultimate goal in this. So that will be a big focal point. Oh, Brooks, what are you doing? Oh, good save by Schmeichel. I was going to say Brooks can taste the champagne already, but as a straight-edge man, I don't think that that's exactly his beverage of choice. Something tells me he's a Pepsi man. Bloody hell, that hit the post. I'm sure he's going to plunge into some Pepsi after this game. He'll bloody need it. He needs to wake up. Get some caffeine in you. Here's Johnstone. Oh, it's Maida. And it's a goal made in heaven. It's 5-0. What else can I say? We were on the way to paradise. We could see the graffiti on the wall. And we are certainly magic. We're magic. Celtic 5, Hibs 0. Game, set and match, lads. Game, set and match. No, I'm not going to make subs now. There's no point. I won't be able to make them. I've learned my lesson this time. I don't even know if I want to make any more subs. I kind of want to leave everything the way it is, because we will be simming the rest of the league games. And we'll try and give some players who haven't really played some more game time. Jesus Christ. The linesman was nearly taken out there. His 19th league goal of the season as well, Maida. Yeah, I don't want to sell him. And I won't be. I think it's a decision that will have to be made with the left wing spot. But it's something we'll think about it later. There's no point thinking about it now. Go on. A Van Persie-esque strike. Oh, I tell you what. It wasn't too bad. Go on, we'll make us up. Oh, Brooks. Bloody hell, yeah, we will have to take him off. Let's bring on Trusty. Valet as well. Anyone else? Let's give Bernardo a game. Take off Christie. He won't be able to whip in this corner now, but still, just going to freshen things up a small bit. I wish we could just skip to the final whistle now. I hope we get to celebrate the trophy in this game. But if not, then we'll play both Rangers games in the next episode, because we do play Rangers in the final day, and it'd be nice to celebrate the trophy against them as well. Why not? But only 6 minutes left. You know what? I'm going to conserve the energy a little bit. Let's just pass it around. No need to do anything silly with it. The title is ours. A lovely moment. And a great way to wrap up this first season in the league, at least. Obviously, the cup final is still to come. And as I say, lads, the support on this series so far, it's meant the absolute world to me. It's been overwhelming, to be honest with you. Wasn't expecting the episodes to get as much traction as they did. So I do appreciate it. But here we go, lads. Schmeichel has it. Here's Trusty. Go on, just belt that away. Celtic are the champions of Scotland yet again. They tie the record with a 55th title. The players are on the pitch. The fans will be on the pitch in a second. And I do think we will get to see that trophy lift today. Let's hope so anyways. Carter Vickers, for once, not having to be taken off after looking like he's bloody jaded, like he's never played a game in his life. But let's enjoy these celebrations. A lovely moment for Kasper Schmeichel as well. In his final season as a professional footballer, he'll be going out with another league title. Famously won it with Leicester back in the day. And now he's won it with Celtic as well. And there it is, lads. That beautiful trophy, which has had those green and white ribbons on it so many times. A record-setting amount of times now. But next season, we want to be the outright record holders. And that's going to be one of the main aims for next season, as Callum McGregor lifts up the title for Celtic. Enjoy this moment, lads. I know we've had many of these moments over the years. Celtic have had a stranglehold on this league for quite some time now. But you have to enjoy it when you're that good. You really, really do. There's no point in complaining about it. The first trophy of this series. I don't think it's going to be the last one. And hopefully not even the last one this season as well. Let's celebrate with the Celtic faithful, who have turned up in their numbers. It is kind of annoying that we're wearing the away kit, but whatever. It's a small it's a small thing. Hopefully when they patch the game, they might have a third kit for Celtic in the game then. I'm not sure if I'll be able to have that in this current save, but fingers crossed we will, because it's very annoying in these Hibs games. But anyways, something that's not annoying is this visual here. Celtic, champions of Scotland yet again. I'm going to shut up talking now and enjoy the last few moments of this celebration. Oh. It's very, very hard to find a negative when you win a league title. But look at how many complacent players we have since winning the title. Lads, we still have a cup final we need to play against our biggest rivals. Like tone down the ego a small bit. Come on now. But let's just sim through the rest of the games now. We've got this game here against Motherwell. Completely rotated the team. Schmeichel can stay in goal though. We've also rotated quite heavily on the bench as well. Let's see how this goes. It's a 2-2 draw. Fair play. A lot of players there who don't play an awful lot. Forrest and Palma with the goals for us. They did get a late equaliser there in the 70th minute, but it means very little now, considering we are already the champions. Up next, back at Celtic Park. I do want to get the sharpness levels up for the cup final, so I'm not going to fully rotate for every game. So let's give this a sim with the full strength team, and let's see how we get on. A 2-1 win. Christie with another goal. I assume it was a banger. I assume it was two bangers. To quote an Irish legend, banger after banger after banger after banger. Got a bit carried away with that chant, my apologies, but we have this game here now against Dundee United. I think I'll play the full strength team for this game as well. Let's see what happens. Away from home, hopefully no injuries. Bloody hell. Christie with another banger, but 2 goals for Ida. That's brilliant to see. Carter Vickers with yet another one. Look in my eyes, what do you see? Phil Brooks scoring for Celtic. That didn't rhyme, but whatever. And here it is, a dress rehearsal for the Scottish Cup final a week later. And the fact that we have a week-long break means I can probably go with the full-strength team, so I'm going to take a risk. I thought I'd have to rotate a bit more than I actually did, but we get yet another win. Oh, it's another banger for Ryan Christie as well. Banger after banger after banger. Okay, I'm going to stop now. Coon getting a goal as well. Danilo did put them 1-0 up, but yet again, Celtic beat Rangers. So to any of you Rangers fans who like to tune into these episodes, it's not really going your way so far, so maybe you should watch another career mode. Or alternatively, you can tune into the next episode where you will see us beat you again, this time in a cup final. Just trying to ruffle a few feathers there, because why not? But anyways, lads, let's get a final look at the league table this season. 95 points. Rangers in a very, 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 very distant second, as they always are, with 77 points. Very happy with this first season in the league. And the fact that we've done so well in season 1 in the league makes me think that the rest of the seasons domestically are going to be quite the formality. So yeah, European football is the main goal. And I feel like if you had a penny for every time I said that in this episode, well, then you probably would never have to work again in your life. But anyways, that will do it for this episode of the Celtic Career Mode, lads. It's a big one up next, a Scottish Cup final, but not just any Scottish Cup final, it's an Old Firm derby. We're unbeaten in them in this series so far, and I don't fancy letting that record go in this magnitude of a game, so I am very, very much looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. Please consider liking this video, lads, if you did enjoy it. Also consider subscribing to the channel. Really, really do appreciate it. As I said earlier, the support on this series has been nothing short of just completely overwhelming, and I mean that in the most positive way imaginable. The support has meant the absolute world to me, and I really, really hope you are enjoying the series. I will see you tomorrow for this huge cup final. Hope you're looking forward to it. Talk to you then.